What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today's video is going to be all about construction in Project Zomboid. But before we do that, we're going to need to have a nutritious meal, aren't we? Peanut butter. That is exactly what we're going to eat for breakfast. And if you've never tried eating peanut butter for breakfast before, oh my gosh, you're going to have to. So, real quick, it is still like day 3 of the zombie apocalypse here. Let's find out. Yeah, it's day 3. So, we're going to have to walk outside and make sure we don't have any zomboids hanging around that have spawned overnight. Because construction is loud and we don't really want to deal with that. So far, so good. Let me see. Now, I don't have a couple of tools that would make this construction video much more interesting. And sadly, I don't really have a way of getting an axe. I don't really have a way of getting a saw right now because I'm way too far away from any of the good stuff in the game, the warehouses, etc. I can double check, but I am pretty darn sure I don't have it. And I just double checked, and definitely way, way far away from anything useful. So, I'm going to show you how to do stuff. I'm not going to finish the process. For example, I'm going to show you how to chop down a tree without actually chopping down a tree because I don't have the proper tools for it. What I have is a hammer. And a hammer, let me just double check this. Well, we can try this anyway. Let's see. No zombies around. Nothing's going to hear me. So, I'm going to treat this tree like a zombie. I'm going to attack it. And you can hear that sound. Click, click. If I'm swinging this way, you don't hear it. Means I'm actually hitting the tree. It's the thing about the hammer though is it's going to take so long to break this tree down that I'm not sure it's going to be worth it. I may just like stop the recording or cut part of this out, but you'll at least, oh no, there you go. Didn't take that long at all. So hammers work okay as long as you feel like spending a lot of time. Axes, you only need like 5 swings to get a tree down. So what we're going to do with this, you see how it turned into 2 little logs. Now, if I knew there were like no zombies, oh, hello, I'm just going to grab one. If I knew there were no zombies around for ages and ages, I would, spend my time, grab like every log I cut, start walking it back. You've got to be careful about being way heavily over-encumbered because you can actually break your back just trying to move if you try to carry too much at once. But the idea here is that I would bring my log somewhere where I wanted to build something. I would probably just cut it with a saw. Sadly, I don't have a saw either because I am a poor person. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have no saw whatsoever. I do have nails, but I am going to show you how to find how to build stuff without a saw. Because right now I can't really build anything with this log. I could dump it onto a campfire to keep it going, but we're just going to go ahead and drop that log just so I'm not over encumbered. Instead, I'm going to show you how to find other sources of planks. One way to do it is crates and things in warehouses. Sadly, I'm nowhere near a warehouse. The other way to do it is we're going to break a door. So yeah, we get to watch me do this again. Hammers are okay at breaking down doors. I know they do a decent amount of door damage. And actually, door damage is what's used for, oh my god, that's so annoying, that loot thing. Door damage is what's used for, oh, stop it! Please! Door damage is used for trees. Okay, that was the whole sentence. There we go. I have broken down my door. So what we have on the ground now is a plank, a doorknob, 2 door hinges. 1 plank's not going to be quite enough for what I want to do. So let's see if I can find any other interior doors. I don't want to break an exterior door, obviously. That would be kind of stupid. I could break this one. What I'm doing here, though, is I'm being careful to listen for zombies that may have shown up and are beating their heads against the doors or windows. You'll hear kind of thump, thump, kind of like that if a zombie's doing that. Right now I don't hear anything, which means that they are not causing me terrible problems. And so I get to just sit here hammering away at the door inside my house, spending hours and hours destroying a door. Sounds like a great use of my time, doesn't it? Probably not. But at least we get to find a plank. So let's grab that. And then let's go grab a second plank. The door hinges and doorknobs are good if you want to make a door. Otherwise, who cares? So we got 2 planks, and I'm going to show you kind of the stuff that you can do with these. 2 planks usually isn't enough to do a whole heck of a lot. But if you, for example, have a hammer, and this is the important part now. I've got a hammer equipped as my primary, or at the very least, I've got a hammer in my my main cargo, right? I'm holding it in my hands as opposed to having it in a bag somewhere. And once you've got a hammer, right-clicking on the ground brings up a build menu. Some things you can't build because you are missing skills. Let's see, for example, yeah, Carpentry 0. I need Carpentry 1 to make a rough wooden crate. And probably the same for a door. You can see there's a lot of skills there. I know, you can make a door without any carpentry skill whatsoever. With a wooden wall, though, you see I have 2 planks. I need 3 or 5 nails to finish that. My nails are inside because I am a doofus. So we're going to go back and grab those from their hidey hole and put them in my hands. There we go. So one thing we can do is build a wooden wall. Oh no, that's 3 planks. Right. So we're missing planks. Pillar is what I was thinking of. I could build a pillar. Pillar's not that useful for just about anything. So you'll see that I haven't built it yet. I'm just kind of placing it. I'm not going to place it anywhere. I'm going to press escape instead. What I am going to do is barricade a window. Just for funsies. So if you right-click a window, and as long as you have, let me think, it's a hammer, I believe, and 2 nails and a plank. I've got 10 nails right now. I've got 2 planks, so I've got more than enough materials to barricade a window. Let's see what happens. Boom. Barricaded. And now I've got 9 nails. So actually, it was just 1 nail. That strikes me as a little bit odd, considering it looks like 4 nails there. But okay, 1 nail to barricade a window. That's fine. And it gives me a nice little bit of construction, carpentry experience as well. Let's go ahead and barricade this window here. You can barricade a window or a door up to 3 times, which makes it stronger against zombies attacking it, and it also prevents things from seeing inside. 2 very useful things to do. However, if you're trying not to make any noise, carpentry is not the way to go. You really, really are going to make a lot of noise with carpentry. So you got to be careful when zombies are around. Just hang sheets and kind of hope that they don't walk into your house. That's going to be it for the carpentry tutorial today. There's a lot of stuff that you can build, I think, that is very, very useful. For example, let's go down that list. Let's go down that list where we can see it. Light source, huh? Interesting. I never even tried that. Light sources tend to attract zombies, so I guess that's going to be like a zombie attractor. Let's pause it so I don't get ambushed. Pausing it did not work at all. Okay. Walls are kind of your mainstay. You can build walls around stuff like farms and walls around your entrances just to have extra security against zombies. Pillars are supposed to be able to hold things up, but I have never seen them work in practice. Doors, obviously, if you make a door frame, you could put a door inside of it. A window frame, you could put a window inside of it. Actually, I don't really know how windows work because I never built one, but you can make window frames anyway. You can make stairs. Don't make stairs. In this version of the game that I'm playing, do not make stairs. They cost a lot, and then when you try to use them, you get stuck halfway up and you can't move. Period. And the game ends. So that sucks. Don't make stairs. Floor, you can build... again, if you're building floor above something, you got to be really, really careful not to walk off it by accident, or else you will take severe damage. And sometimes it just knocks you off of it anyway. Bar, never tried it. Not really too sure how it's useful. Rain collector barrel, though, that's what you want. So you'll see there's 2 different versions here. You need Carpentry 2 and Carpentry 4 in this version of the game. You can make a box barrel, and then once you've got Carpentry 4, you can make a real serious, like, circular barrel, which probably holds more water. I really haven't checked that yet. But this, once the water goes out, this is one of your only sources of water. You absolutely need rain collector barrels, which means that one of the things you should be focusing on early in the game is finding a place that's secure enough and has enough building supplies, including axes and saws and things, especially nails, that you'll be able to level up your carpentry. And that is why in another video I was talking about that carpentry book. So let's go take a look at that book real quick before we're done for the day. I don't care that you're hungry. We're doing work. I'm hungry too. I haven't had breakfast yet. Okay. That's a bathroom. My room has a book. It's got Carpentry for Intermediates. So we're going to grab that. And you can actually just right-click it from its shelf and read from there too, and it'll just put it in your inventory automatically. That's neither here nor there. What we're worried about, though, is the fact that I am Carpentry level 0. Carpentry is, yeah, you can see it, just nothing there. You know, I've got like 6 experience total because I just made 2 barricades. So if I try to read Carpentry for Intermediates, it's not going to go that well. Watch, he'll start trying to read it. I really don't understand. Okay, so he can't read intermediates yet. Intermediates is basically for the second skill level. Here's how it goes. I need to find a book that's carpentry for beginners, then intermediates, advanced, expert, and master. And if I could read a book that's carpentry for beginners, it'll give me a multiplier for all the stuff that I do for my experience. So I might get like a 3 or a 5x multiplier. Sometime later on, it might be more like an 8 or a 10 for some of these later skills because they take a long time to build up. But the early skills don't take that long, and especially if you've got a multiplier, making only just a couple of things really quickly will get you there. So that's been Carpentry 101 with Sal and Project Zomboid. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know whether you want to see me do any more of these informative, slash whatever weird Zomboid videos I'm doing. I enjoy making vids. I just don't always have the time, but I am happy to keep doing this one.